right, let's just get straight to this, man.
Yeah, let me get on to it.
What is your take on Boosie's lyrics about his homeboy engaging in intimate acts with men while in prison?
I told y'all. Uh, men try to act like it don't happen, but men are regular. And he was saying he got some homeboys that do it. They get down with the game. Like he cool with it too. But he know he can't say nothing because most of the they get down with it is some stomp down kind of man. So you know, to each his own. But Boosie a hypocrite.
Okay.
He a hypocrite, homie.
Boosie often claims himself as a gangster. Do you think he loses credibility by openly rapping about his friends' activities in prison?
Why he open and rapping about it? What are you trying to do? Fleece Johnson and you? Yeah, paint a good picture for it. One thing we know for sure, homie, it's part of the gangster. It's part of the gangsterism. Because if you ain't a gangster, you ain't the one doing the you the one getting.
So do you think he's sending a message to inmates in his interviews just in case he faces federal time, that he violated?
They go want to talk about it when he get down there. This couple nigga have, you know how they do me when I be out in public. Man, well, why you say this about Nipsey Hussle, man? It's niggas with just them booty bands. They go want to talk to Boosie about. They go want to talk that booty talk, and he go have to be ready to talk to. He seemed like he know how to talk that booty talk. He said something about the game, like he know about the booty game.
Quiet on the set.
I was in the boys' home. We calling your motherfucking group, you getting booty. Say, sir, hey, sir, I'm on, sorry, them, I can't even gonna say my name, but him and his other yelling with some green eye got caught in a compromising position. They say the green eye yelling from Houston gave my other from, yeah, I ain't gonna say their name, cause boy, I'm gonna hurt some feeling, but yeah, say gave my some top, yeah. Yeah, we would go shame. We crack jokes about it. It's not how Boosie rap about it. We make it feel horrible about it. And then my other said, yeah, man, don't nobody want to be in the cell with the other homie from Roland. Said, yeah, man, say the homie go be wanting to try to something. So yeah, so we say that about the other homie. So we don't shame. We want to get in that booth. Yeah, man, did nobody want to be in the cell with the homie? Shit, the homie gonna try to take something.
All right, how would you personally classify Boosie? Would you say he's a gangster, more of a studio gangster, or just an entertainer gangster?
I'd probably call him a hermaphrodite. Or a lesbian. What? Yeah, with that diabetes, he might be a stud. He might be a bulldyker. Yeah, that diabetes with all the male testosterone and with that motherfucker. With that insulin. He might be a bulldyke, a stud.
So how do you feel about Boosie banning you?
Where he banned me from?
I don't know. He said he want to ban you from going to all them different platforms and people.
Oh, yeah. They tried it. Him and T.I., they tried it, man. Yeah, nigga, him and T.I., they tried it. But you can't ban a fool. Yeah, you can't ban a nigga that's playing the role of a fool. I'm playing fool. How you go ban me and I'm playing fool? And I might do something foolish any day to make people come look at the fool. You can't ban no fool, nigga. You got to ignore the fool.
All right, now let's go on to King Yellow. Were you more entertained or concerned when you saw King Yellow pass out during an interview drinking liquor?
I was really concerned. Yeah, I was really concerned. Because the boy channel done fell off. He used to be have a big YouTube channel. He should be big up there with dirt. So to see him falling off, looking like he finna turn into the town drunk, drinking whiskey out the bottle, as a yellow young too, from Chicago, come up in the drill music, man, that's supposed to be somewhere giving youth summits. Man, with that game, with that name, coming from that era, attached to all these big names, I'm somewhere in a small rural town with youth program playing off my name and what I know. Yeah. So I was sad to see that, man. See, man, I used to secretly not like him, but like him. Yeah. I thought he was a bully at first, but then I see he just a big. Yeah, he's just a big fella, big teddy, bro.
So
Yeah, but now seeing patting on that chest after he took that squid. Yeah, that's what's happening eating that motherfucking fast food, nigga, and not working out. Think you go lay around and drink, and yeah, that's unhealthy, big young.
So did you reach out afterwards, maybe send a get well message online or something?
No, nigga, I ain't sitting no message dragging out the bottle on TV. I just feel bad at the moment. But once he hit the ground, I ain't feel bad no more. Once that picture hit the ground and he slapped on his chest 4 or 5 times and looked like he was about to die, I said, I ain't feel bad. I would feel bad if he died now. I didn't feel bad because it had just happened just then. But had he died, I wouldn't go feel bad.
Why do you think
I'm
people
going to make fun of him. I ain't going to bullshit that die. I'm going to make fun of his man.
Shout out to Kid Yellow.
But yeah, but nigga died. I'm gonna make fun of him. He lucky he ain't die.
So why do you think people use drugs and alcohol while being recorded? Is it a nervous thing, you think?
No, it's cool to be a dope fiend now. Yeah, it's cool to come on camera looking drunk, sounding drunk, feeling drunk, high, looking stupid with your facial expression. That's the cool shit now. Everybody wants you to know what they do now, including me.
Shortly after going to the hospital and recovering, he preached about health and taking care of himself. Do you feel he's truly inspired to change, or was it just a reaction for content?
Nah, you know how I get scared after the heart attacks. You know how half their face leaning now because it's drooping. Your arms tingling. He don't know if it's gonna happen again. You know how they try to get scared. It's just like when they go to jail. He come out talking the church talk. Let him get in good 4 months. Nigga, he ain't talking his churchy no more. So, you know, same thing. Give him 2 more months. He back squigging that bottle online. I bet you don't see him in no gym working out with no motherfucking gloves on, sweating, doing no motherfucking sit-ups and jump ropes and jumping jacks. Yeah, he gonna keep on keeping on.
Has there ever been an artist, entertainer, or gangster that made you pause and choose not to respond out of fear?
Sausage Santana. Yeah, that motherfucker Sausage Santana.
Okay.
Yeah, Sausage Santana.
Okay. Let's get into this Charleston White versus Steven Jackson. Steven Jackson from the All Smoke podcast recently said you ran from him. Where did this happen?
He lying. Homie, listen. Ain't nobody gonna let me run and not nobody record it.
Facts.
Even if somebody on the sideline, look, y'all, Charleston running from Steven Jackson. No, homie, nobody's not gonna let me get in a compromised position and not put it on camera. Come on, homie, come on now. And he just now saying something. So you mean to tell me when he made me run, he never went to them and said, yeah, I just made the run. Ask him about it, you know, because that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I did when I made Soulja Boy. Every I done run. I done let y'all know. So you mean tell me these done caught me in all these compromise and ain't nobody got no evidence of it. Without documentation, it's just conversation.
Okay.
Nah, homie, ain't no make me run in Texas. The only made me run was that hit me in the barbershop. He made me run to go get my gun, and the police got me running through the door like this here, squeezing the trigger, running with that gun. That's the only made me run to get the gun and running after them. That the police got me on camera. And somebody in the background, no, Charleston, no! And I got charged. Yeah, that's the only time I done ran. Got me up. I ain't. Ask that Kevin Spencer. Sad nigga.
So do you think Steven Jackson bullied Lil Yachty into apologizing?
No,
for mentioning
Lil
George
Yachty
Floyd?
text me. I got a text from Lil Yachty right now. Hell no, he didn't bully. Lil Yachty just a good kid, homie. He's a good kid, homie. He ain't no street kid. He ain't, no, homie. Yeah, you know, yeah, he a skirm. With the deep voice, 8 feet tall, ugly, big hands, long arms. Yeah, this luau send scare you, looking up at him, you know, in the FaceTime call. You say, you mean? But I said him when he died, and I said his baby. The little girl was standing on George Floyd and them sister shoulders. And she said, my daddy changed the world. I said, you a lie. Man, motherfucker, Ben ain't changed the world. Man, that little girl lying. Man, that little girl and her daddy is what I said on Facebook the next day. During the riots. My bold nigga. So now, George, fentanyl Floyd, nigga. Should have fought that white boy.
Do you believe people like Steven Jackson should have the right to dictate what artists say in their music?
No. He was down there celebrating King Von, checking in with them O-Block kids so he can take a picture in front of the mural. So what the he got to say for? And he was siding with a serial. They must forgot they love King Von. And King Von rapped so prolifically about all the people it made it sound so good over those beats. You had to love it. So who the want to hear about what these crying about now about what he said? Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. I ain't heard nothing online that'll make me want to crash out and hurt nobody. I ain't heard nothing that'll make me want to hurt nobody.
Not what that.
Would you say Steven Jackson's a loyal friend to the end since he's standing?
No, he ain't no loyal friend. Everybody know a loyal friend. You can call and borrow $20 from. George Floyd didn't have now. He can call to borrow money from. He had to been a low down sorry. And if you can't get no money, you need to die, go to jail. You down off in the white boy town, and they say he was a big old well-hung porn star. And they said George Floyd was a well-hung porn star. That's what the people said on Fox News. Pope boy been slanging and selling instead of trying to pass a bogus $20. But where was Steven when he needed that $20? I got at least 4 friends I can call to get $20. At least 3 I can call to get $500. Maybe 2 to maybe get $20,000. But I at least got 4 I can get $20 from.
Okay, Steven Jackson coaches the DMV
Who?
trilogy.
Who?
Steven Jackson.
Who?
Oh, my bad.
Coach who?
He coached the DMV trilogy in
What's
the
that?
Big Three League.
League. Oh, Big 3 League?
Yeah, it started by Ice Cube. After losing his first game, he was seen cussing and squaring up with opposing team, and had to be held back. Would you say this shows he's a super competitor or mentally off?
An emotional unstable. No, he's not a super competitor. He's not mentally off. Niggas just got hoe tendencies. You know how hoes is when they don't get their way. With traits and characteristics and display behavior by acting out with angry emotions after a loss. Nigga, what coach have you ever seen? That's why they don't want no. That's why they don't want that Big 3. That's why they don't need that. That Big 3 is. It is not safe like the NBA. Somebody go die and get and stabbed, and they throwing gang signs up and down the court. Man, no white person should be involved in the Big 3. That's look how the coach is acting. You would never see a white coach act like that. Never.
I feel like when he go in on you, he go in, man, and it's like nonstop, and he's not gonna quit. He's worse than 50 Cent with this shit. Like he's worse than 50.
So the Big 3, Steven Jackson and Ice Cube League. I wouldn't dare let now I know go over there and play with Ice Cube in that potent league. Them ain't making no money. Ain't gonna never be over there from an Ice Cube. That's a has-been. Washed up. Used to be with ACL toe torn in their ankles and their knees and can't dunk them up.
Hey, if you get into this live stream, man, if you even catch this video, I need y'all to go in the comments and run this up, man. Tell me what y'all think about Steven Jackson and Charleston White, man. Do y'all think Unc be going in on him too hard? But at the end of the day, he going in on everybody hard. So shit, I think it don't really matter at this point.
For them, that's the handicap league. That's the motherfucking handicap remedial league. Them ain't no real NBA.
Would it be a beautiful thing if you and Steven Jackson came together and patched things up?
And shoot him in his ass. I love to shoot that. Threaten me. We go come together with my gun pointed at his ass. They gonna threaten me already. So he can't unscare me. I'm already afraid for my life. He can't unscare me. So if we meet, I'm meeting him like this. Don't move. With that thumb lined up, how the police taught me to, with that motherfucking thumb lined up. Don't move. Now, what we talking about? Gangsters, ask the question so I can go and get up out of here. That's how I have.
Okay, let's switch subjects now. How important is it for a mother and child to have a good relationship?
It's very important for the child to have a good relationship with mom and daddy, but specifically the mother and especially the daddy. But mother is the first teacher. So yeah, nigga, your first teacher teaches you everything.
Finesse2Tymes partner Sugar, she received $8,000 on tax return, spent it all on him, despite having multiple kids. Was that wise? Was that a wise choice for her?
Of course it was. The kids get child support. You spend the child support on the kids. That's what they daddies to sit this money for. Your money you spend on you. Ain't that what they say? Ain't that what the men say? I send child support over there. Bitch, you don't spend it. You spend the child support on the kid. So let's apply it to this situation. How many kids you say she got?
They said multiple. I don't know.
Let's have 6 or 7 of them. So all of them, at least 2 of them. So she gets some pretty significant amount of child support. Pay the child support on the kids. You getting food stamp for the kids. Spend the food stamp on the kid, and you take your money and spend it on you and your. The kids ain't being neglected.
So do you think it's possible she put some of the return up and saved it for the children, for their future?
Their future. That's what their daddy for. You got to take care of yourself right now today. Yeah, that's what their daddy for. Fuck their future. Get them insurance policy. Pay your insurance policy. And just get that insurance policy and don't try to save no money for them kids because they go fuck the money off anyway. So get them a good insurance policy where when you die, they get some money. But you don't say put no money to the side for them. For what? And you got to spend some on them for the day.
What does it say about a young woman's priorities when she spends her tax return on a wealthy man like Finesse2Tymes?
Shit, nothing. How her mama money wealthy man done spend on her? We done seen her come from where she come from to that putting what he was putting on them AP watches. And so no, man, your woman, man, that's every hood dream to have a ghetto hoe like her that'll say them kids and put the money and sock it to your pocket. How I supposed to? Yes, man, come on, man. Every in the hood supposed to take the tax money, let me flip it for you buy them kids any thing. See, you know how it goes. Y'all stop acting like it ain't supposed to go like this. This how it's supposed to go. You heard that say I'm a player like the Mac. Sock it over here, baby. Yeah, they got daddies. I'm your daddy.
Finesse2Tymes' mother seemed frustrated that he only gave her $2,500. Does he have an obligation to honor his mother when she's in need?
No, she's supposed to tap on that Rob and that boyfriend. She said she got there to go rob that sassy. She said, yeah, nah, nigga. Your kid's not obligated to take care of you, man. Shit, man. Especially now you got a too. Man, especially no coming up out of prison. That nigga been in prison most of his life. He need to be focused on getting his life together. His family should have already been together. They been out here. So why are they looking to him to carry? This nigga been in there slapping on nipples and stomach, rolling, belly roll, making music. Holding on to that hair he had, not trying to stress. Shit, nigga had to get his teeth fixed and all kind of shit when he got that. I mean, you know how much he probably cost, man, to do that mouth? Shit, man, Ricky was up when he come up there. Man, Ricky was ugly. Man, Ricky was ugly when he come up out there.
Debo, shout out to Finesse2Tymes,
shit,
man.
Nigga, now he look handsome now. Nigga, shit, but Ricky was up coming up out that motherfucking clank.
All right, she said an ignorant man and his mother shall soon part.
It don't say that. All ignorant got money. It says a fool and his money shall depart. Ignorant as he want to. Look how ignorant Donald Trump is. Man, it says a fool and his money shall depart. He must be a fool for taking care of grown folk. I take care of my mama by choice. But my mama is not dependent upon me. If you hire somebody scam and put $500,000 in your bank account by mistake, you know how by mistake you went to spending it and knowing it wasn't yours? You woke up one day and had $500,000 in the bank account. Where it come from? And you just all of a sudden go to spend it. God ain't that goddamn good now. You know that. You ain't been praying for this. So once you spend the money, you broke the law. Now, if they looked over there, the money was still there, and they took it back out, they would have knew you was an honest employee. But you're not an honest employee, Miss Lady, Miss Finesse, and you're wrong in the for putting this kind of pressure in public shame upon your son is trying to climb. And the boy's swimming upstream. Everything against him. He one of the best rappers rapping right now, making some of the music. And the boy's swimming upstream, and he got y'all his ankles and weights holding him down. Man, that'd be way further if he turned his back on his family. His kids would be way better off.
What advice would you give Finesse2Tymes and his
Turn
mother
his back on his family.
to help their situation, resolve the situation?
Turn his back on his family. You are not their savior. You cannot help irresponsible people's situation that was irresponsible before you showed up. You have to fix yourself. First of all, you have to plan your work and work your plan. What's your plan to get out of this hole? What's your first step you go take? How much money you feel start saving out of what you got? Now, I can put something with something. But I ain't finna come put everything. And that's how they do you when you got the money, nigga. They ain't never got nothing to put with nothing.
Sean Kingston and his mother recently received federal sentences. He got 3.5, she got 5 for a luxury fraud scheme. Do you think his mother or Sean Kingston super spearheaded that operation?
Of course. Police just ain't wouldn't pick mama and son up for nothing. Many people just don't single out people. Nah, and they was stealing, so they need to go to jail. And they was stealing electronics. Yeah, they trying to live. Nah.
Okay,
They
so
been selling that.
do you think
Cash?
Do you think Sean Kingston, Beautiful Girl, his single, could he have survived on his music earning alone, or did greed drive him to that situation?
Nah, he couldn't survive. All criminals are greedy, so of course greed drove. Yeah, all greedy would drive most motherfuckers to crime. Cause when they get enough, they don't stop. They keep going. So now that Beautiful Girl, man, these kids ain't finna sing along with that. And then ain't nobody requesting that at a party. Say, play that Sean Kingston Beautiful Girl. Ain't nobody requesting that shit. So he ain't getting a lot of spin. So no, he couldn't. He need fat. You know, it's cool when you're young and you're close to them early 20s and you're teeny bopping fat. But when you go to being a fat chubby 30, it ain't as appealing if you ain't got the bankroll to go with the body size.
Considering Sugar, Finesse2Tymes' mother, and Sean Kingston's mother, what grade would you give them as parents?
I give Sean Kingston mama A minus, cause she was getting some money with her baby. Yeah, her and her baby were getting some money together, and they was doing it quietly and secretly, minding their own motherfucking business. She wasn't asking her baby for no money. She was getting down with her baby. I ain't saying that's right or wrong. I'm just saying as a mother, that's an A minus. Finesse2Tymes mama, she get an F. Felon. With a U in conduct.
And what about Sugar?
Sugar.
The baby mother who spent the tax money.
She a D.
She get a D?
Yeah, she a D.
Okay.
Yeah, I give her a C. C minus. She passing.
Okay.
Yeah, she passing. Yeah, kid. You got all the baby daddy.
Now, are you familiar with the New Dallas movement?
Yeah, very familiar with a bunch of young players, man. Just talking that get money talk. They ain't talking that crash out talk. They ain't talking that gun talk. Nah, they some smooth young. And they something to be proud of. And boy, I hope they remain. Yeah, I hope they remain. Yeah, I hope they remain.
So, do you support the movement?
I support the movement wholly and fully.
That's good. Okay.
I like them young niggas, homie. You know, my shout out to my baby Cash. You know, that my baby Cash from South Dallas, and you know a lot of them SOG big homies. That's Azil, they little homie. Shout out to my Cash, man.
Okay, Zillionaire Doe just recently signed to CMG and has a song with Yo Gotti using Stunner like My Daddy Beat. Did you get a chance to hear this song?
Yeah. That bitch banging.
Okay. On that song, Yo Gotti referenced that they thought he retired and hinted at possible alluding to the Young Dolph case. Is he referring to life and real cases in music going to continue to be a trend?
Nah, he ain't that stupid. Nah, he ain't that stupid, homie. You know the feds just come the day Zillionaire Doe them signed that contract with and brought got it to the hood. The feds hit them in the hood. Yeah, the feds to come through and rock them in the hood. Yeah, homie. Nah, nigga. It's some, you know, that's heavy in the streets. That's in the background in some of the videos. So can't be that stupid. To taunt the feds.
Yeah, that's a fact. In most of Gotti's posts, fans flood the comments with Dolph in honor of Young Dolph. How do you think he feels seeing all of the fan love behind closed doors?
How who feel?
Yo Gotti, that he.
Now this ain't new. Dolph was getting that love before he died. Nipsey was the only one who got the love afterward. Dolph was getting that throughout Memphis and all over. Before he died, homie. So that's an internal beef been going on for so long, homie. He probably regretted his brother dead.
The alleged mastermind of the Young Dolph's hit, Hernandez Govaz, he just beat his trial. Do you think the guys that testified against him regret doing that he got found out guilty?
Nope. No, I don't think they regret it. His daughter was. Yeah, nigga who the accused mastermind. His daughter was. Some people say it didn't have anything to do with it, but in his mind, he'll forever be haunted with the thought of there's a possibility it could. He'll always be haunted with the thought in his mind that somebody might want to still get him. Memphis ain't safe for many people, but never be safe for him and his family.
Do you think it's essential for rappers and entertainers to capitalize off their life?
Do I think it's essential for them to do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's their life. But at what cost? Yeah, what cost? If you doing wrong, why not just capitalize off the wrong you doing, stop, and then come over here and talk about it? But if you're actively doing it, why are you actively making confessions in music over beats? So we done seen too many rappers go to jail for it, homie. We done seen too many streamers go to jail for doing shit on camera. So why you want to come back and test the water?
Artist Grove Hero was recently shot while on tour in North Carolina. What is your take on gun violence and older entertainers?
Yeah, man. Shout out to Grove. I called, talked to him. I think they was in the city this past weekend. So yeah, I think he was in the city for like a couple of days. So he continued on with the tour. Homie, you can't get gun violence out of America. This is a gun country. It's a gun country, man. Kids can make ghost guns. So we just gotta embrace and be ready for what's coming, homie. Because it don't get better, not with guns. You got people crying about Trump putting federal troops out in violent areas. So homie, they don't even want it to get better.
Grove Hero is building water wells in Africa and often talks about giving back to his people. What's your opinion on that mindset, and do you think your people can include other races as well?
No, other races. Other races ain't thinking about helping us. Why are we thinking about helping other races? We need help. We got kids that's starving every day, homie. They ain't got no water well, but they ain't got no food. You send all their mama gets food stamps to sold them. So no, I don't give a fuck about Africa having no clean water. Africa ain't our problem.
How does a rapper or entertainer stay alive today? What do you think they should do to stop getting shot at?
Higher security. Period, point blank. Higher security. Yeah, different when you got white boy security.
Recently, rappers Fast Cash C Money was shot, and video footage shows automatic weapons involved. Do you think most of these are paid hits?
Who is Fast Cash?
I don't know them guys, some rapper. That's what Sam Eyes gave us.
Yeah, no, I don't know who
We
that
don't
is.
know him, Sam Eyes. Okay. Do you think Scared Straight type of program in schools could help guide the upcoming generation and prevent them from going to jail?
No, they did a study since the 70s, and no Scared Straight program have ever been an effective tool to scare kids to go straight. You have to have a connection in a relationship with children to change or shift the trajectory of their behavior, choice, and decision. So if you ain't got a relationship with them, homie, they ain't trying to hear nothing you got to say. Facts. So trying to scare them, don't do it, because you couldn't scare me as a kid, because I know you just trying to scare me. I leave here in a couple hours. So, yeah.
Okay, let's go to Diddy. Are Diddy's hired workers exaggerating events or lying in some situations?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't pay attention to the trial, and I ain't heard what they may think they may be lying about.
Okay. Do you think Diddy want to seek revenge on those involved in the freak-offs for doing interviews?
No. I think he just want to get out of trouble. Seeking revenge, open up more wounds and open up more, open up Pandora's box to more.
Is it wise for them to keep portraying themselves as victims, trying to cash out like Cassie did?
Who is they?
All the people who've been screaming he did this and that to him.
Nobody's gonna benefit like Cassie, so I doubt it. Yeah, nobody's gonna benefit like Cassie.
Okay, in our last interview, we touched on the topics of karma. Some folks in the comments brought up your eye, saying what happened to you at a young age was karma.
I lost my eye when I was 5, so what karma did I get? What did I do in 5 years that got karma? Say anything, don't you? So karma can't exist. If they saying that, I got karma for what? So did little baby, that baby that got with little Ronnie, did that baby get karma that y'all were crying about? That baby was 5 years old. See how I get y'all? I bust y'all every time. That's why I say fuck that dead ass baby. Because Jason, I got karma at 5 years old with my eye. That dead ass baby got karma for a daddy running off them gambling money. Got you in the little. See how mean I can be, because y'all mean too. They said I got karma at 5 years old. Maybe that little got karma for a robbing ass daddy. Riding in his homeboy car who had been robbing people. Riding in his homeboy car in his ops neighborhood. They right around the corner. They just so happened to see him in the ops car, because they didn't nobody set him up. They saw the car. He was staying in a hotel up the street with his little girl. So what karma put that little girl in the car with her daddy so she can die? I need somebody to answer that question now. Since they gave me karma at 5. See, they always want to put karma on me. But when I put it back on everybody else, I get crickets.
In today's society, it seems like all you hear is karma this, karma that. Why do you think karma gets so much clout in people's mind and conversation?
When I say, when do white people get their karma, they go say, well, they ain't got it yet. It's coming one day. When? It's been 400 years. Slavery lasted 400 years. We've been out of slavery for what, 200-300 years? What about at what they did to Afghanistan? What about, did Kobe Bryant get his karma for that girl? What karma did Kobe Bryant's daughter get? What karma did Kobe, you think he got the karma for cheating on his wife? So God took his baby and him in the helicopter with them other white people? What was their karma? What about 9/11? What was those people karma? What about all the kids that died in the OKC bombings? What was their karma? What about them black kids that were blown up in the church by them white people? That was their karma, wasn't it? What that was their karma, wasn't it, man? Man, what about Trayvon Martin? You think that was his karma for trying to fight George Zimmerman? That was Trayvon. That was Trayvon. What about Mike Brown? Sandra Bland. That bitch shouldn't have been talking smart to that white police officer. Had she shut her mouth, then karma wouldn't have made her harm herself. Because karma made her harm herself because the white people say they didn't. So maybe the white people hunger for her karma when black people was kings. You think black people get their karma from when they was kings and queens and mistreating everybody the rest of the world? Help me make sense of this. Why are we getting karma right now and we getting mistreated? What did we do? For white people to be over us, for us to still be having no justice, no peace, the police still get to pull us over. Is this our karma, y'all? So karma don't make sense to me. By the way, I think that's a Hindu belief. That's not a Christian belief, because the Christian belief says mercy and grace. If you fall on your knees and ask God to forgive you for your sins is forgiven, and your slate is wiped clean, you plead the blood of Jesus on this, and you offer no mercy, and God's grace protect you from any harm. Let no weapon formed against me shall prosper in the name and the blood of... So what happened when I plead? Don't the blood of Jesus prevents the karma? When I take my shahada, don't my shahada prevents the karma? No matter what I've done in life, once I take my shahada, I'm free from karma, right? So men don't talk to me about karma.
Okay, let's switch subjects then.
We can keep going. I'm talking to them, not you.
I know.
Okay, yeah. I'm about to say, I just go to getting deep on them when I go to get serious.
I said, but that was something you hear. I was like, whoa, I didn't think you would cover that one.
They don't want me to get serious.
Right.
Yeah, now they better let me keep playing funny, man.
Okay, there was a video a while back with over 250,000 likes showing two guys filming you in a courthouse from behind. Do you at any point feel threatened in that moment? Did you feel threatened at that time?
No, nigga, I was in court getting a case dismissed, a DWI. Yeah, I had a DWI when I was asleep at the light. And by the fact of them coming in with me, nigga, when I got when one of my bonds was violated, that's why I got out with no money. Because the court, everybody in court know me. The way I handled that, homie. Yeah, that won me favor in the courts. Yeah, that won me favor in the court. So yeah, I was getting the case dismissed. So yeah, nigga, now that worked in my favor though. Got the case dismissed, and then when I got arrested, homie, they took me straight up to the judge and said, Judge, this was a young man who had the incident when the guys came in with the cameras, and they said, you know what, that guy, he was so respectful, he was so mountable. So yeah, nigga, nigga, everything worked for my good, homie.
So how often do this kind of thing happen on your daily life, and do you think people try to catch you off guard a lot?
Yeah, I go everywhere and people record me. This happens every day. But most of the time, I don't know it. I didn't know that happened. Yeah, I didn't know I was being recorded. Me secretly being recorded don't bother me. I'm a famous. So when you see Beyonce, won't you take your phone out?
Big fan.
When see me, they immediately go crazy, like, ho, man. So yeah, them like, they do like little girls, film me from behind like them did. Yeah, everywhere I go is like that, and I enjoy it because I like the attention. I wanted to be famous. Yeah. I wanted to be. Everybody want to be famous, I think.
Okay, now here's a situation with Dame Dash and Jay-Z. What's your opinion on people who say Jay-Z need to bail Dame Dash out? Or do you
I don't need to bail no grown man out, even if we friends. I don't owe nobody nothing from the money I made. This was rich once before. Richer than me at one point in time. When I broke up with him, he was still rich. Why I owe him and I broke up with him? He's still flamboyant, arrogant, angry, bitter. Why do I need to connect with that energy and that spirit? This nigga ain't never happy. Nigga, I'm over here dealing, I'm a billionaire. I need to get this some money for, and I got a wife and kids in the family. My partner, nigga. My partner, I got a wife and a kid in the family. I ain't obligated to know, include my partner, my brother, my fuck them. Get your own. I got it like this here. You don't think I wasn't getting him nothing when we were around? Shit, nigga, his mishaps ain't my misfortune.
So do you think Dame Dash's independent mindset is out of line or on point?
Look like it's out of line. Every nigga talking that let's stay black, like Dame and Dr. Umar, look at them. Look at them. They talking the talk, but look at the walk. Look at the results. Look at the fruits of their labor. So I don't want to talk that talk. Let me get over here and stay away from who talk that talk. The results is everything.
Okay, we got an interesting one right here. What's your opinion on the back and forth between Aries Spears and Faison Love? Who do you support?
Nothing about it.
Okay.
Y'all don't even know nothing about that. Yeah, them two winning. Who paying attention to them? Yeah, y'all ain't, I couldn't even tell you what they squabbling for.
Okay. With the apparent beef between Roy Jones and Floyd Mayweather, if you had to pick a side, who would you back?
Roy Jones. But this ain't no real beef. They playing for the cameras, y'all. So please don't drag me into this WWE match. 2 weight classes. Come on, homie. All this man, they playing, they yakking, nigga. They yakking playing for the camera. Anytime you see 2 niggas beefing online, hollering about let's have a boxing match, they done already talk behind the scenes, like me and the Island Boys. We already know one of us can whoop the other. But the one that, nigga, we know this for money. That's why we gonna make it an exhibitionist. Come on, my nigga. Don't y'all tune in to too much of this as if it's reality TV. Nigga, it's called content creation.
So are you a fan of Roy Jones, and have you had the opportunity to meet him since you started your boxing journey?
I met Roy Jones and I fuck with Mayweather real tough.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you had to choose a career between Floyd Mayweather and Roy Jones, which one did you choose?
Floyd Mayweather. Roy Jones took punches, Mayweather didn't. I don't want to be hit. Yeah, nigga, Mayweather ain't took no loss. Roy Jones got a couple losses. So yeah, nigga, I don't want to lose. I don't like to lose. So I'm going Mayweather.
Okay. What is your take on Boosie going to the White House before getting federal sentence on a gun charge?
They had already seen him talk bad about the law enforcement, but he was invited by you know the pardon czar, Miss Daphne. Yeah. He was invited by the pardon czar.
So do you feel he was in there begging for his life?
Nah, he wasn't. He wasn't go because it's only so much he can say and do because he can't, because of his record, he can't really talk. He can't really say none of them people, homie. Don't nobody want, homie. They not for to pardon nobody with a record like Boosie, homie. That done really killed. That's really been involved with people. Yeah, that's really been involved with people.
All right, if Boosie is granted probation on it for the gun charge and or time served, what precedents do you think that would set going forward?
None, because we've never seen nobody get probation for a gun charge. So where they come up with these questions from? Where have y'all ever seen a with a record like Boosie? He come on, homie, and they double charged him. So he beat it the first time. They came back and got him again. When have y'all ever seen this? In federal, that they get him that once they add up his points, he a USP. His points won't even allow him to get probation, homie. The citizens, come on, man, where they get this from?
If you were to see Boosie in public, do you think you would have any words, or will you just move in silence and try to get?
We have seen each other in public. We just don't have to say nothing to each other. We done been the same environment. Nigga, I done been in the same environment with these. We just act like we don't see each other. That's what smart dudes do. People who don't want to crash out. Me and Gilly and Wallow done seen each other. Me and Dewberry done been walking. Gilly and Wallow done been walking with some girls. We done been in the MGM Grand Hotel in Detroit. Them hoes, ooh, look, there go Charleston White. And Gilly and Wallow act like they don't see me. Well, I done seen all these. Meek Mills. Now, Meek Mill tried to send some niggas to come do some shit. And them same Detroit run them up out of there. So nah, homie, man, these ain't as tough as y'all think they is. Nigga, every nigga I done got into it with, at some point I done run past with, from King Von them people to 600 Breeze. I done at some point run past these King Von's sister, Nipsey people. I done, at some point these niggas done seen me. Don't nobody want to die or go to jail. Don't nobody want to get hurt. Because when they see me, it's unexpectedly. They don't know I'm narrow. They don't know I'm so. They know he got a weapon. Chances are they know he got some kind of weapon. I've already itched that in people's mind. So that's already a defense. There's already a barrier there. Man, might got a weapon. Or he go call the police. The excuse they use is they're going to call the police. Okay, everybody go call the police. You do something. Oh, I ain't gonna do that. Oh, he gonna call. Yeah, I'm gonna call the police. That's what's gonna make you stop. So yeah. So nah, homie. Me and Boosie done passed by. I'm in Atlanta. We done been in the mall together. All that. And the police done went up and told him, man, you better not. You leave him alone. You think it's gonna be that easy? There's a police that walked up to Boosie and told him that somebody Atlanta police partner. Nah, you think it's gonna be that easy? So I've been warned.
Okay, now seeing, being as though Boosie have been out all this time, do you feel it's necessary for people to serve time when they've already been out and doing good?
Doing good where?
Like doing his concerts,
But he was doing that before. He was doing that with the gun in his pocket, breaking the law. And because he got in trouble, he's now on probation with the federal government watching him. Now he's doing good because the government is watching him, right? He wouldn't be doing good if the government wasn't watching him. He'll still be carrying these guns and being intoxicated with illegal drugs every day outside of marijuana, crossing state lines with this product. So what you mean doing good? He done bad and he's only doing good because he's in trouble.
Okay, let's get to this Hot Boy thing. What is your take on the Hot Boys feud in public with Turk and BG and?
Them been jealous of each other because they ain't from the same hood. Yeah, I ain't none of them niggas from the same hood. They been jealous of each other. I think Juvie brought Turk in. BG already in. Wayne come in through Rabbit. So none of them really cool. Wayne really the star, but Juvie built the foundation, put the thing on the back with the 400 degrees. BG really the street. It brought him the street credibility from the streets of New Orleans. Turk just a nigga that can rap good, but got put on the back burner. Felt like he got left out. So he kind of talked down on everybody as he get older. Those been his secret feelings. These your homeboys' feelings they've been holding until y'all grew up and fall out. And now they can finally tell you. That's all this is. This ain't nothing but hood shit we see amongst our own selves and our homeboy. They just doing it publicly. And they all look like clowns except Wayne. Wayne been removed himself because Wayne is really the musical genius. He wasn't supposed to be in the group no way. Wayne is Michael Jackson leaving Tito them.
So do you think Turk's confidence is annoying the other members?
I think Turk's confidence is being overflated by his woman doing all the talking. Because he ain't doing all the talking. His woman doing all the talking. His woman is writing the narrative and telling the story. I think Turk is asking for more money than what he deserves. We don't know Turk for having the album. It's send me money. To be the thug that I be. That was one of the low jam. In that whole album was jamming, but Cash Money didn't push the album. That one of the hardest Cash Money album. And he can rap, but they didn't push you as one of the rappers. So everybody want to ride the train, but don't nobody want to pay the toll. Homie, you got to pay the toll. You ain't Bobby Brown. Wayne Bobby Brown where he can come over here and perform Don't Be Cruel by himself. Juvie Ralph Tresvant. BG Bell Bill DeVoe by himself. Turk is Ronnie Bell. We didn't know if Ronnie could sing or not. He just could, you know what I'm saying? So now he got to play his part, and he don't want to play his part. He want to jump out and be the star now. And the group wasn't set up as you as the star, homie. So you got to play your role. You got to be a team player. And then when you get through playing a team player, then come over here and push your own shit, man. But it worked better if we play as a team, and after we get through playing team ball, we come over here and go play, you know, individual one-on-one ball over here on our own.
So Turk just recently dropped the album. Did you get a chance to listen to it?
I don't listen to old rapping. Listen, any old that once I used to listen to, I listen to the old. Lil Baby and Future the only two I listen to that's old, that's rapping. But man, them that once was and used to be coming back trying to rap, they don't get no bump in my trunk. No, you had your time, nigga. Now I go listen to your old. Like I say, it's send me my nigga to be the thug that I be. I go listen to that like a put on repeat for about 2-3 hours. But that new won't get a touch on the button. Jeezy, none of them niggas, you niggas had y'all time with my mind. I ain't let you niggas old come put some shit in my brain. You niggas make sense now. You niggas might can.
Okay, what advice can you give to the hot boy from an outside fan perspective and get into the money and staying focused?
Have a celebrity boxing match amongst y'all. Take it to the ring. All that bickering and do like the Five Heartbeats did on stage and fight. Sell it like that. Other than that, quit rapping and yeah, come back to making content online.
Bro said snitch. You already know that, nigga.
What is your take on people believing they operate on different frequencies? Do you believe they just ego talking, or do you believe some people are really on different levels of intelligence?
Of course. I went to school with a lot of you niggas. Yeah, nigga, I'm on a different frequency than you. Yeah, man.
Emojis this nigga put, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so well, let me ask you this. Recently I was strolling through YouTube and I saw you on FaceTime with Drake. How did that happen?
Hey, how do y'all think his interview sound though? Don't it sound like he just reading off of a paper? I think he should have kind of had, you know what I'm saying, had that shit already ready, like.
Drake been trying to set up a podcast for me and his dad to do a podcast together. He been trying to get me to come to Houston, so I was supposed to fly to Houston one point in time, I think a month ago, when we went to Tulsa. Yeah, he been trying to get me and his dad together. And then I fuck with Drake. You know, I'm fair on both sides, so I done said some things about Drake, but one thing I have said, can't nobody deny the influence in the rap game. And the hits he done made with everybody, nigga. He done blessed, so, you know, nigga, I done always been fair and square on the up and up. He had...
Hey, who y'all had out of Kendrick and Drake, man? Who was y'all favorite out of that battle? Like, me personally, I felt like Kendrick won just from the, you know what I'm saying, the hype that was going, that shit was playing everywhere, niggas was bumping that shit. That I felt like, you know what I mean? That's how I felt like
no,
he
but
won.
I think
But
Bean
other than that,
called
Drake
him.
hard.
Aiden or
Shit.
Bean called him during the stream. And he had already been telling me what's up, he with me. He had already gave me a shout out on one of Aiden Ross's streams. So when they got us on the call, I had just told him, you know, if you was black like Jordan, and yeah, they wouldn't be hating on you. If Jordan was a yellow dunk for but yeah, nah, homie. So yeah, he with me like he with his aunt.
Yeah. Do it sometimes. Like,
and I post so listen. So Drake invited me to come to that big concert he had in England, and yeah, man. So they booked my flight, but some people was hating, you know. Yeah, they booked my flight, man, but they booked me for the economy for a 13-hour flight to the UK, and Drake done booked me for the first class flight. Yeah. So he shout out to Drake, man. He kept every day he kept saying, man, his aunt coming. So now they told me, Drake, but I'm coming on the next one, big dog. Don't worry about it. So yeah. Now he rock with me, and I rock with him for real.
wow. Coming from Fort Worth, Charleston White with the Platts, in front of the congressman, you know, helping the children. Like, you really put in the legwork, the groundwork, really helping the children, really helping changing laws.
Yeah.
Did you ever imagine being acknowledged by people like Drake?
I never looked to be acknowledged by them. I wanted to be acknowledged by the community, because of all the work I was doing. One time I went back to the same juvenile facility we was locked up in, Gideon State Home and School, and I did a Raised by the State reunion. I invited Senator Whitmire, Senator John Whitmire, Governor Greg Abbott. Some.
Hey, let's keep it a buck though. You could call bro a rat, you can call him all that shit, but one thing I can say is this man been doing this shit for years now. This man been dissing Nipsey, all kind of people, man. You know, it just goes to show you, like, I don't know if they feel like, you know, because he's disabled, you know, but at the end of the day, that nigga mouthpiece is so strong, they can't match it. So it's like, only thing you can do is ignore this nigga. You can't really, if you answer back, it's just gonna get worse. I mean, shit, look at Gilly, though.
Some of the biggest names in Texas for politics, criminal justice. I did a press release. And so I had over 40 boys and girls who grew up as men and women who all had either killed somebody who was locked up for either murder, capital murder, or attempted capital murder as children. So it was boys and girls. So there were 40 of us. We went back to the same facility that we was all locked up in. I spent my own money feeding over 300 kids who was locked up in the staff. Not many people pitched in. I drove all the way, so I brought all the meat here from Fort Worth, from the meat market. My mama helped me with this, so mama gave me some money on this. I drove all the meat up there, and shout out and rest in peace, Mr. Jesse Taylor. Me and Jesse was in the rain for a whole barbecuing for a whole maximum security facility. The staff and the students. They had old staff members who were retired from the Texas Youth Commission who had came back and participated in it. They got to watch kids who had people grow up and become successful, productive individuals. This made the news. This was in all the newspapers. I've done a lot for the community and was spending my own money and never asked for a dollar. I never did what Dr. Umar did. I never came to my people because I believe if God gave me a vision to help people, then God, give me the provisions for the vision you gave me, God. And that's what he did. So I never wanted recognition from any celebrities because I never thought we was connected to celebrities. That's why I came in the industry attacking and going against celebrities because I never thought we was connected. I never seen any of them come to the bottom. I come from the bottom.
Big facts.
I come from the bottom, walking, riding the bus to getting the car to. I come from the bottom, homie. So it was always to be recognized for the work and not what I say. So most of the time, homie, I was angry because paying attention to what I'm saying, but then overlook what I do, but overlook what they. So I'm saying you listen to what they say, but overlook what they do. So I'm saying, man. I was angry at the black community, homie. So the fact that I even got Drake them attention, that's what keeps me in awe. Saying,
bro, just his mouthpiece.
I couldn't have done this on my own. My voice ain't that loud. My words ain't that powerful. My vernacular can't articulate, homie. So it had to be a force greater than me to, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't have made the world listen just me alone, homie. Some had to help me. Yeah, some had to help me.
And now, before we get out of here, can you?
Man, hey. Dude, mouthpiece got him to where he is. That's the shit that fucked me up. I ain't seen too many niggas online talking the way he talking, making money. Shadow banned from all this shit. Yeah, I mean, hey. It's Malreact. I'm going to catch you on the next one. But y'all can catch me every night going live now, man, with some crazy shit, too. I also got another channel, man. So if y'all into music, any of that shit, mastering or whatever, I'm going to give y'all a link to that. Hey, but I appreciate y'all for stepping in, man, and watching this shit through, showing your boys some love. Hey, once this channel grow, I'm going to be giving away shit. So it's my appreciation. So that's how it is. I'll see y'all later.